In this session, we will discuss about different e-tools and platforms for online evaluation and assessment. That is the key segment in digital pedagogy and e-learning module. Nowadays, we are in the era of artificial intelligence, in the timeline of generative AI based tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, so many. We will see how to use these platforms also for real time analytics of some particular content. In this session, there are two different segments. This particular session will be covered in two different parts. In first part, we will discuss about some tools which we can integrate for online teaching, for online evaluation and assessment, real-time brainstorming, quiz, feedbacks, reviews. In second part of this session, we will discuss about some AI-based tools, generative AI-based tools to work on some evaluation based content. Evaluation based content means question papers, question banks, manuals, different types of workshop manuals, lab manuals. As all of you are teachers, faculty members, academicians, you might be involved in different evaluation committees. Many times we have to create some question papers, so we will see how to make use of AI based tools for document analytics from a particular syllabus or from a specific content, how to generate a question bank. Very first segment in this session is related to online evaluation and assessment, and in that we will see how to interact with our audience, how to interact with our participants in quicker way. In previous session we have discussed about learning management system, web based ERP, e-learning tool, okay, Moodle LMS. But you might have seen that when we discuss about Moodle LMS or any web based ERP, in that case we have to follow certain steps. For example, in this particular session I want to interact with all of you. Which options I am having? One option is in chat window. Okay, in chat window it is very difficult to communicate with all of you, multiple participants, so many users. Some of you might be remote centers. In a single remote center there are multiple participants, but there is single chat window. How it is possible that so many people will communicate in a single chat window in case of remote center? So that is a challenging task for me to communicate with all of you if I want to ask some question. Another way, I will make use of web-based ERP tools, LMS like Moodle, Camilo, Canvas, or whatever it is. But if I use Moodle, Camilo, Canvas, then I will have to take your email IDs. I will have to register you, or your phone numbers, your mobile numbers. I will have to register. So in a short time span, in a lecture of 1 hour or one and a half hour, 15-20 minutes will be spent in only registration part. So obviously it is not professional way that one third time or 20% time we are spending only in registration, only in enrollment part, and then I am starting communication with you. Another option that is very quicker, that is very fast, related to real time online and evaluation, that is with cloud based tools. Real time evaluation and assessment with cloud based platforms. No need to take anybody's mail ID, no need to ask you to register anywhere. Okay, no need to ask you to sign up on any platform. All of you are already available on Gmail, Facebook, or Instagram. I can give you a particular platform on which Gmail based login will work. Okay, so in this session, we will see different cloud based tools for quick communication. Many times you might have seen that in web series, in TV shows, there is one implementation that is known as audience polling. In audience polling, anybody can SMS, anybody can reply with WhatsApp or whatever platform they have given. So, in same way, how to communicate with our students or audience? All of you are academicians. You also might be delivering sessions in different conferences, seminars. So, in those scenarios, how to communicate with our audience, we will discuss this part. Certain tools I have mentioned in this presentation, like Answer Garden for real-time polling, data collection, back channel chat, ChatZ, Koggle, so many tools available. Flipgrid. So this presentation also I will share to all of you at end of the session so that you will be able to follow it and you will be able to explore. At least you will get idea which platforms we are having in option for real-time communication and assessment. Okay, thousands of tools available. Out of these tools, some of the platforms I will cover in demonstration mode, in live demonstration mode, so that we will be able to see some interaction by which way student, teacher, or participant or delivering and communication will take place. One by one, I will take these platforms and we will see some demonstration. So, very first tool we are covering today for real-time communication and assessment, that is known as answergarden.ch. Okay. So first of all, we are covering some tools for dynamic for real-time communication, real-time assessment. After that, I will come to generative AI part, AI-based tools. Okay. So you can see minimal tool for maximum feedback. Answer Garden in anonymous way, in anonymous format, we want to collect feedback from our participants. We want to get their reviews, we want to get their ideas without asking anybody to sign up anywhere, to log in anywhere. We will be able to work. So for which way we can work? Real time audience participation, online brainstorming, and classroom feedback. For these activities we will be able to work. For which type of users we can integrate classroom activities, conferences, corporate audience, creative teams, online crowds, mind mapping, and so many other. Its output is generated in form of word cloud. Whatever question we can put, we specify on this platform, answers are reflected in form of word cloud. So we will see its demonstration. Then we will move to other tools one by one. We will shift to different tools quickly so that maximum tools or multiple tools we will be able to cover. Top right, so you can see that create an answer garden, this link I am clicking here. One quiz I am creating here so that you will be able to participate in that. I will not ask any technical question, I will ask a general question so that everybody will be able to answer. Your area of teaching, okay, or specialization. Okay, I want to ask your area of teaching or multiple subjects you can ask. Okay, you can tell your area of teaching and specialization. For example, you are having specialization in machine learning and but you are teaching IoT, so you can write both topics, IoT and then machine learning, in this way. If you are from bioinformatics, you can write bioinformatics, molecular biology, management, or whatever it is. Okay, for example, this question I am asking now, in which mode I want to ask this question. So I will share this link and then you will have to start responding in brainstorming mode, classroom mode, or moderator mode. In brainstorming mode, you will be able to respond with multiple responses with multiple answers. In classroom, one by one, you will be able to start sending your responses. In which how much answer length should be there. So obviously, if we are communicating with our participant in quicker way, in fast way, then in short reply, in short length answers are required, 40 characters or 20 characters. So I am enabling 40 characters. Okay, rather than long stories or long paragraphs, we want to ask responses in 40 characters in limited format. Admin password, if we want to secure this quiz, if we are aware that our participants are quite mature and they will not modify it, then we can leave it as it is. Okay, if we are communicating with some audience and some cracking or some manipulation can be done, then we can give some password. Okay, so I'm leaving it as it is. And you can see spam filtering on or off. If we are asking the responses in open-ended way, many times we ask open-ended questions. In open-ended questions, anybody can give their idea. Sometimes while giving idea, there may be some offensive or casual responses. So to avoid or to push back those offensive or casual keywords, we can enable spam filtering. Okay, but this question is related to your specialization, so definitely there will be no spam. Okay, so we can put it off. And in which case I want to get your responses in uppercase, lowercase, or no change. Okay, so whatever response you will give, whether it will be converted to lowercase or uppercase. So to enforce integrity or consistency, whatever response you are giving, it will be automatically converted to uppercase, so that all answers, all responses will be in common format. Otherwise, some people will reply in lowercase, some in uppercase, some in sentence case, some in title case. So rather than that, whatever is in whatever way you are writing your answers, your responses, it will be converted to uppercase. Now, add local discoverability. For how much time? What about the timeline? This particular quiz will open. Okay, we want to open this quiz for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or hidden. Okay, 1 hour, create. Now you can see very quickly I have created one quiz, and I am sharing this link in chat window. Okay, now dear participants, one link I have shared in chat window. Click on this link and submit your response. Now you can see that if we are in an online session, for example, this is an online session. In online session, if we are communicating with our participants, then we have a chat window. Whatever link is available, whatever URL is there, we can share that URL in chat window. Okay, and participants will be able to respond. If chat block is not available, for example, remote centers, in remote centers there is only there is single chat window. Okay, single LED. Okay, single screen. So obviously so many people will not be able to click individually on a link. So in that case we can show them a QR code. Now dear participants, this is the second option. If you are not having access to chat window, then scan this QR code from your mobile phone and you will be redirected to this quiz. Now I request our participants either to click on the link given in chat window to submit your response, or scan this QR code. If you are not having access to chat window, scan this QR code from your mobiles and come to this quiz and submit your response. Okay, I will wait for 10 to 15 seconds and then I will refresh the page so that I can see your responses. Okay, either you can click on the link given in chat window, or you can scan this QR code. Okay, so whether you are delivering some particular content in online mode or in offline mode, in both ways these platforms can be used. For example, you are delivering some content in a conference hall, in a seminar hall. Obviously in there is no chat window. Okay, we are communicating with our participants in face to face mode. In face to face mode there is no chat window. So in that case, what we can do, we can generate a QR code and we can ask our participants to scan a QR code. So you can see that I have refreshed this page and I have received some responses, three from civil engineering, electrical, plastic, and electrical engineering PLC, civil and structural engineering, mechanical engineering, and machine design. So you can see that how much it is easy. In anonymous way, if I want to ask, if I want to get your responses, okay. So in online mode, we have a chat window. In offline mode, in face-to-face mode, we have QR code. We can ask our participants to scan this QR code, and they will be able to respond with their responses. So you can see that architecture. So how much it is easy for delivery and or for anybody to see or to communicate with our participants. So this is a general question area of teaching and specialization. If we are discussing about some concepts, if we are discussing about some particular paradigm, and corresponding to that we want to ask something, then it is very easy. And you can see that one more response, hydraulic engineering. Okay, so I can see very easily that most of the people are from civil, mechanical, electrical, rather than computer science, IT. So whatever responses I'm getting here, it is visible that less people are less participants are related to core CSC IT domain. Most of the participants from civil, electrical, mechanical, core engineering backgrounds. Okay, so you can see that how much it is easy to collect data. So one more response, applied sciences. Now uh, we are communicating with our participants in this session. Okay, if we want to collect data from large audience, from for primary data collection. Okay, for example, same question I want to put from large number of audience. In that case, what we can do, we can share it to Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress. Okay, so you can see that at right, this refresh button is there. On click of this refresh, I can see some responses. Okay, IT engineering, electrical engineering, and you can see share. If I want to share it to Facebook, Twitter, X, stumble upon, WordPress, okay, in that case this particular question will move, this particular query will move to social media, blogging platforms. Okay, so you can see one more response, thermal engineering I have received, pharmacy from one. Okay, so Twitter, Facebook, WordPress. Okay, from large audience we will be able to collect data, so we can share it. After collecting data, if we want to save it in CSV format, in Excel sheet format, you can see export, export to CSV, show QR code. So on click of this CSV, now you can see this Excel sheet will be downloaded. Okay, very quickly we will be able to see the responses. So I can check civil engineering 3, one from electrical, and this one thermal, one civil, and structural engineering 1. Okay, so after collecting data, we can download in CSV format. If I want to download, it's a screenshot, so that can also be done. Okay, so you can see that this one, share, export. Okay, and QR code, admin. If you want to change its answer, if we want to change this particular query, if we want to change its mode from brainstorming to classroom mode, from after collecting data we want to wipe out all the answers. Okay, so on click of wipe, this complete set will be removed, all answers will be removed. Okay, so after collecting data we can download and then we can wipe out. So very easily we will be able to communicate with our audience. And you can see local discoverability. If we want to change local discoverability for more time, that can be done. So many other options available, you will be able to explore. Okay, so this is very first tool we have covered today for real time interaction, real time assessment. Okay, now some other tools we will see one by one. Now, dear participants, one another tool we are covering today for real-time interaction and assessment is Poll Everywhere, very powerful and widely used platform for real-time interaction with our participants. Cloud-based, and all of these tools which I am covering, all of these are cloud-based. No need to download anything, no need to install anything, no need to set up anything. Simply as simple as Facebook, as simple as any other cloud based service. Okay, and these are cloud-based platforms. Generally, to use cloud-based applications, we have to link our credit card or payment gateway or payment credentials, okay, or payment mode. But here you can see no credit card required. Simply directly in anonymous mode or with your Gmail account, you will be able to work, and it is completely secure, because many times when we discuss about cloud based services, there are very common questions that we are uploading our private data, we are uploading our personal data, official data, whether that official data is secured or not. We, for example, some quiz we are asking, we are discussing with our teammates or colleagues, and related to our policies, institute's policies, we are uploading some question whether it is secured or not. These are completely secured. PCI DSS compliant. PCI DSS compliant means each and everything is encrypted, they are not storing as it is, okay. In so same format you will see in credit cards, debit cards, NEFT, in online banking platforms. So you will see this particular keyword, this particular method very commonly, PCI DSS. So whosoever is using PCI DSS compliant, it means they cannot store your data without encryption. They can't see your data as it is. Okay, everything is in encrypted way. So no need to worry about the security, privacy, integrity. Different types of pollings we will be able to create. Okay, so in this way, if I want to collect data, dynamic polling, real time interaction, real time audience polling we can adopt. And many corporate giants are integrated with it, so you can see Google, Walmart, AT&T, and so many other top level companies are using it. So either you can sign up, you can create account, or you can simply log in with your Gmail account. So it is giving you option to log in with your Gmail account. Okay, nowadays almost everybody is having at least one Gmail account or multiple. Now we will perform some activities here so that we can have its demo. You can see that activity, which activity we want to perform. So I will create some activities and I will share in chat window, and I request all participants to participate in that. So which type of activity we want to perform? For example, multiple choice, word cloud, clickable image, survey, open-ended question, competition, emotion scale, leaderboard. So all of these are associated to real-time polling, audience polling. In TV shows, you might have seen some singing competitions, some different types of competitions. They go for audience polling. Okay, so same audience polling we can integrate here. So you can see emotion scale. So which particular query we want to ask. For example, so 2 to 3 activities we will perform for demonstration. Very first activity we are performing today, that is emotion scale. On emotion scale we want to ask some question. Okay, I will ask some question here, and its link will be shared along with QR code, so that you will be able to respond. Now, one query I'm asking here, for example, effectiveness of online polling or online voting for parliamentary elections in India. Okay, many times it is a matter of discussion that parliamentary elections, Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha, these should be done with online voting, online polling. It is a matter of consideration. Okay, we don't know whether it will be implemented or not, but we want to get your reviews. Okay, it is only whether it is adaptable or not in form of your emotions. Okay, it is only for demonstration. Okay, I will delete this question at end of the session. So it is only for demo, so that I can collect data, I can collect your emotions. Okay, effectiveness of online voting for parliamentary elections in India, rather than, so I'm writing here more explicitly, more clearly, online voting rather than polling booth. rather than on polling booth. Generally, nowadays we have to move to polling booth. Okay, we have to take leaves, and then we go to our constituency in that particular polling booth, and then we go for voting. Okay, rather than that, in mobile app, in website, uh, real time, in form of online polling, is it adaptable or not? Okay, in India, create one quiz I have created here, and just to take your emotions, just for demonstration, I will upload it. Okay, by which way people will be able to respond. Okay, so different options available as many times as like. So, however, single response is required, but just to flood this graph, just to flood these responses, you can click even on all. Okay, so otherwise I can give one time. Okay, because it is only for demonstration, so as many times as you like. So you can click on all five, you can click on two or three or any of these, because it is only for demo purpose. Okay, so whether changes are allowed or not, do not allow changes or allow changes. If I want to put a timer, for example, you are given only 15 seconds, 20 seconds, but I am not giving any timer. Okay, you can give your response anytime. Okay, now I'm enabling this quiz. Everyone, no restriction. Everyone will be able to respond, and completely anonymous. This option we can enable. Anonymous means many times people or participants are reluctant. They are hesitant in sending their responses that their name will be visible. So if we think that participants will not reply, participants will not respond, then we can click here completely anonymous. In completely anonymous, your name will not be visible. Okay, but currently I am doing with a screen name. Okay, after that I will show you with completely anonymous. Now activate share copy response link in chat window. So dear participants, one link I have shared in chat window. Simply click on this link given in chat window and submit your response. If you are having access to chat window, click on the link and submit your response. If you are not having access to chat window, scan this QR code and submit your response. Okay, you can click on multiple also, multiple faces also. It is only for demonstration. It is only for playing part. Okay, because we are not collecting your actual emotions. Okay, so either you can click on the link given in chat window, or you can scan this QR code. So whether it is effective or not, online voting rather than polling on polling booth for parliamentary elections in India. Okay, in state assembly or in central parliamentary elections after 5 years, whether these are adaptable or not, these are effective or not. So you can see that how much it is easy for polling, how much is it is easy to collect your data, to interact with all of you. With your Gmail account, with your classical Facebook accounts, you will be able to log in and you will be able to submit. Okay, and in a short time span, for example, so as all of you are teachers, you also might be presenting sessions in different events. So you can use these platforms for communication with your audience. Okay, rather than asking, okay, raise your hands, after that we are counting their number of hands. Okay, so rather than manual processing, we can automate it with such activities. Okay, now if I want to see response history, because it is not in anonymous mode. So if I want to see participants, so response history at bottom right, you can see that which participants responded. Okay, so in this way. Okay, so very easily we will be able to collect data. And if I am giving anonymous, so you can see completely anonymous. In case of anonymous, then your name will not be visible. You can see that now your names are not visible here. Okay, we can't see that which participant clicked on which specific option, because it is activated in anonymous mode. Okay, and after collecting data, after collecting your responses, if we want to save it in a particular file, you can see that click, and you can see download CSV, download slides, download screenshots. Okay, or we can delete it. Share responses, if we want to share these responses to some authority, that we can do. otherwise we can delete. So I am deleting it. It is only for demonstration. So after doing this activity we have deleted it. Okay, now one more activity. Okay, multiple activities we will see related to uh, the demonstration of these platforms. So competition, leaderboard, ranking, brainstorming, assignment of teams, anything you will be able to see. Okay, even in form of questions and answers you will be able to go for example upvoting or downvoting in YouTube. You might have seen upvoting or downvoting or like or dislike. Okay, in same way, on a particular question, on a specific point we are discussing, and we want voting upvote or downvote from our participants. Okay, presentation feedback or ranking. For example, one question, one more activity we are discussing related to ranking. Okay, any question we can put if we want to ask you ranking from you, from all of you. Okay, rank the following in terms of, okay, cities. Okay, just it is only for demonstration. In terms of congestion free or controlled traffic, because traffic is one of the challenging scenario nowadays. Okay, rank the following cities. Okay, just for demonstration I am giving some names. Okay, so multiple options I am giving, and you will after that I will share this activity. So multiple options I am giving so that you will be able to respond. And now create. Okay, so this activity we have created, again activate, share. You can see that if I want to collect your data, if I want to collect your responses. Okay, so by which way you will be able to respond. Okay, response history, timer, and present. Okay, now submit your responses. Whatever options we have given, either you can click on the link given in chat window, or you can scan this QR code. As soon as you will scan this QR code, you will be redirected to this quiz, to this panel. You have to rank these cities in terms of congestion free or controlled traffic. Okay, whatever your perception, whatever your experience. Okay, or randomly you can go for that. As soon as you will submit your response, this graph will be updated automatically. I am not refreshing this page. Simply click on the link given in chat window and submit your response. Okay, activate. You can see present. One link I have given in chat window. Either you can click on the link, or you can scan this QR code. Okay, so in this way you will have to respond. For example, this, so I am giving my responses. In this way you will have to give responses. For example, this one. Okay, like, okay, just randomly I am placing it. After that, submit response. And now it will be reflected in this format. Okay, so simply so any random option you can give, scan this QR and submit your responses. It is only for demonstration, and you can see that as soon as we are getting the responses, this graph will be updated. So real time polling or audience polling. And after collecting this data, after collecting results in form of this graph. We will be able to create its screenshots. We will be able to generate its slides. Okay, and major part is the professional way, how much it is professional to collect data, to collect responses from the audience. Okay, no paperwork, each and everything online in cloud variant. So if we want to see responses, response history, so on a click of response history, so you can see that this one, so which participants given with specific responses, we can see it. Okay, so you can explore. After collecting this data, we can create it as screenshots, send copy. Okay, collection of this data and then send copy. We want to forward it or we can delete it. Okay, it is only for demonstration, so I have deleted it. Another platform for real-time interaction for dynamic polling that we use is Mentimeter for real-time interaction for creating query-based presentations. Query-based presentations means generally we create presentations in PowerPoint or in OpenOffice rather than working on classical PowerPoint or in adjunct to PowerPoint. We can make use of Mentimeter platform. Mentimeter, it is cloud based. Because what is major challenge in current scenario of PowerPoint? Within PowerPoint, it is very difficult. It is very challenging to put some dynamic questions within our presentation, within our slides. If I want to put some questions, okay, then we have to call some APIs. With some APIs or third party links, we have to collect data. But rather than so much coding part or macro part, we want to directly go for question and answers within a specific presentation. In that case, we can use it. Mentimeter. It is providing multiple options for interaction. QR code, along with that QR code, it provides the short code, for example, menti.com and this particular code. Okay. So, for example, I want to create one quiz. Okay, just for demonstration, I'm creating one quiz. Okay, quiz in form of a slide. New Menti. Okay, so you can see that AI integration is also available. AI based platforms can be attached. With AI, we can put some query, we can associate some particular content. So you can see that this one, start from scratch. So new slide. So any number of slides can be created. Use a template. Start from scratch. Which question we want to work out? Okay, for example, multiple choice question or survey. So this is multiple choice question. Okay, one multiple choice question we are using, and what is that multiple choice question? Your area of teaching. Okay, and teaching or specialization. Different options we want to adopt, we want to give. For example, first option, engineering and technology, pure and applied sciences, pharma and health. Okay, some more options, management. Okay, so four options I am giving, and along with that, so in which way we want to get your responses. So first of all, I will share this. So you can see share. Now one link will be created. So this QR code, if I want to show QR code, that is also available. Okay, so this one participation link copy. So whosoever we want to associate with this particular quiz, we will share this QR code. Okay, and along with that we will share this particular link. So dear participants, one link I have shared in chat window. Simply click on this link and submit your responses. Okay, as soon as you will click on the link, you will be redirected to this particular quiz panel, and this is the QR code. Okay, so either you can click on the link given in chat window, or you can scan this QR code. So I am showing both options. So both options I am showing you. This is QR code. Okay, either you can scan this QR code, or you can click on the link given in chat window, or this is menti.com. Okay, you can click, you can open this website menti.com, and this is the code 71526578. Okay, so up to now you can see 11 participants from engineering and technology. So on other also you can click and you can submit your response. So real time polling, dynamic polling, we can adopt. Okay, so you can see that. So one from pharma and health, and after collecting this data, we can export it in CSV format. We can convert this particular plot to PDF format. Okay, so 14 responses we have received so far. Okay, so you can see that this is QR code. Either you can click on the link given in chat window. If you are sharing a common screen in case of remote centers, then you can scan this QR and submit your responses. And once your responses are received, then we can collect data. For example, I want to see how many participants responded and what about their data. Okay, so this one. So you can see on participations and so view. So this complete data set can be downloaded. Okay, download clear results. So multiple activities we will be able to create. In other slide, in next slide, we can put a different question. Okay, for example, this is first slide. In new slide, so this is new slide. Okay, in next slide we want to give some short answer type question, some long answer type question, or 100 points scaling, guessing the numbers, or ranking of anything. Okay, so different types of evaluation blocks available that we can integrate. Okay, so you can use this panel. Okay, now another tool, another cloud based tool that we can use, that is Tricider. Okay, Tricider for real time ideas, for collection of ideas and votings. Okay, so you can see that. Dear participants, some mics are on. Kindly mute your mic. Some mics are on. So you can see that Tricider for social voting, collection of ideas and voting. We can use this tool, this cloud-based tool, for as a forum also. Okay, as a forum or bulletin board. or a discussion board on a particular topic we are discussing, and corresponding to the answers given by different participants, we can go for upvoting and downvoting. Okay, n number of responses we have received, and corresponding to responses, we want to go for upvoting or downvoting. For example, one question we are giving here, so you can see that we are not signing up, we are not logging in. Okay, if you want to save these questions and answers, then you can log in. If you want to work in anonymous mode, then without logging in you will be able to work, so no sign up. For example, effectiveness of online teaching for students up to class 10. Okay, for example, on this topic we want to discuss. Okay, we want to collect idea, this one. So this query will be able to put, okay, share and invite, copy, and simply we will be able to paste. Okay, simply, so one link I have given in chat window, simply click on this link and submit your responses. Okay, for example, add idea. Okay, I'm giving my idea. Okay, not effective at all. Okay, so any name I'm giving, so just this one, no thanks. Okay, so this idea, this particular we have given, and if some other participant want to upvote or downvote. Okay, so you can see vote, save. Okay, add argument, positive or negative. Okay, in this way. Okay, so simply click on the link given in chat window and submit anything, anything randomly you can put. So for example, some more idea. Okay, it's okay. Okay, above class 8. Okay, for example, this idea. Okay, so some responses we have received here. For example, to some we want to give a voting. Okay, so this one. Okay, yes. To this one, fine. Okay, so you can see that how much it is easy if we want to upvote anything. So like a discussion board, we can use it. Okay, other people are responding, other participants are responding, and uh, uh, whosoever are connected in this forum, they will be able to upvote or downvote others perceptions. Okay, so you can see that this one, add idea, any number of ideas we will be able to update, we will be able to send, change deadlines. Okay, we want to change it for 1 day, for 1 hour, for how much time we want to put it. Okay, yes, this one. So you can explore this platform, trycider.com, very powerful tool. Up to this point, is it clear to all participants? Kindly confirm. So all of these links I have given in this presentation. I will share this presentation to all of you. So I'm creating its link so that you will be able to work on it. Up to this point, is it clear to all participants?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, dear participants, we are coming to our next topic, next segment that is very, very important and interesting also. That is related to AI based tools for question banks, for creating question papers, for creating question banks, how to use AI based tools. And I will try to cover those tools which you might not have explored. Many times we have seen, or almost every time we have seen, that Till now, most of the audience, most of the researchers are dependent only on few AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. Okay, two to three. But nowadays, more than 20,000 AI applications available. More than 20,000 AI applications, and many applications are very very powerful, which we should explore for teaching, learning, as well as research. I will try to cover few tools which will be very very beneficial for all of you. One of the very powerful tool is Charlie. Charlie.ai. Okay, I will not cover ChatGPT because everybody knows about it. I will not cover Perplexity or Gemini. Everybody knows about it. I will try to cover those tools which are having, which are untouched or which you might not be aware. As far as subscription is concerned, these tools, all of these tools are limited edition. Even ChatGPT is also limited edition. You might have seen. Okay, uh, because many times we discuss that these are giving limited options. Chat gpt is also giving limited option after some particular time, after a particular time slot. Chat gpt ask to wait for 24 hours, to wait for next 2 hours. Okay, so, but if we are having access to multiple tools, in that case, we will be able to enhance productivity. We will be able to enhance performance of our work. Whether you are doing research, you are creating teaching, learning content, or anything. Okay, Charlie. How many of you have worked on Charlie tool? Right? Yes or no? In chat window, kindly confirm. Actually, it is for this. It will be very easy for me to understand how much you are already aware with these tools, whether you have worked or not. No. Okay, most of writing no. Okay, so I'm continuing with this particular part. Charlie, for example, this paper I have uploaded. Okay, one pdf file I have uploaded. This pdf file can be a syllabus. This pdf file can be a particular book chapter or anything else. So you can see that this particular file at right hand side. Okay, so you can upload any pdf, any particular pdf file. Okay, so one pdf I have uploaded here. So is this visible to all of you? So at right hand side we have this pdf document. It may be a book chapter or paper. Okay, now from this particular book chapter or pdf, I want to create some content. I want to create a question paper. Okay, or we can take any other document also. So just for demonstration, I'm taking one paper from internet. Okay, it is only for demonstration. For example, related to cloud computing. Okay, from 2024. Okay, just for demonstration I'm taking one paper, one book chapter, and on this I will show you something. So this file is getting downloaded, and after that I will show you how to create a question bank, how to evaluate this document, how to get intelligence from this particular paper or book chapter. Okay, so you can see that this one 35 page paper. So you can see that total 35 pages. I am downloading this document. It is related to quantum cloud computing. Okay, related to quantum cloud computing. Q cloud. Okay, just for demonstration, I have written Q cloud so that I come to know, I remember its name. Now this paper I will upload here. Start new chat. Upload a file. Whatever paper I have just taken. Q cloud. I can upload from Google Drive, Dropbox, Notion, Charlie, anywhere. Okay. Now this paper is uploaded, which I have just downloaded from Google Scholar. Okay, it may be your syllabus, it may be your uh, book chapter or anything from from whatever you want to create content. Now you can see as soon as I have uploaded this paper, it has generated this summary. So this summary you can use for literature review, for content, for creating the content. Okay, now from this particular content I want to create some question paper, I want to create a question bank. Okay, so simply we can write the prompt, this one. Okay, I have written 4 MCQs, generate 4 MCQs with answers from this document. Now you can see that how much it is fast. Now, if I want to adopt certain methodology, you might have seen in NEP 2020, certain methodologies, certain paradigms are integrated, like Bloom taxonomy. I want to create a question paper following Bloom taxonomy, like some questions should be related to remembering, some questions related to logic, some questions related to mathematical equations. Okay, generate 4 MCQs with answers from this document following Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, so it will associate the questions. So you can see remembering based questions, understanding based questions, analysis and analyzing. So as a teacher you might be knowing better than me related to Bloom taxonomy. So you can see that according to Bloom taxonomy we want to create a question paper or number of questions. So this question is related to remembering, like cramming part. Okay, this question is related to understanding of this document, understanding of the concept. This question, third question, is related to applying. Not only MCQs, generate two short answer type questions following Bloom's taxonomy on understanding and analysis. Okay, related to only understanding and analysis, rather than asking describe this, what is difference between this and that, differentiate this or that. Okay, rather than that, depending upon understanding and analysis we want to create some questions. These are the questions. So you can see very easily we are able to create the questions, we are able to create that particular content. Okay, this 30, otherwise if we want to create a question paper from this, it becomes very challenging. We have to scan this document, we have to see this document, and after that we have to find out which possible questions can be created. Okay, one, okay, four true false questions of very hard difficulty level. Okay, rather than from entire internet, from this document itself I want four true false questions of very hard difficulty level. Otherwise generally true false questions are very easy. Okay, but you can see that these questions are of type very hard difficulty level. So capable, so first of all the participant or student will have to read this question very carefully, and after that they have to decide whether it is true or not. So very easy to work with. So you should adopt, you should explore multiple AI tools rather than only chat gpt or perplexity or Gemini. Okay, for content creation, surely 5 documents per day you will be able to upload. Five documents are sufficient. Okay, if you want to upload, if you want to go for 20-30 documents, then you can use multiple accounts. Everybody knows about it, that multiple accounts can be used. Okay, so rather than taking paid edition in ChatGPT, also you might have seen many people work on that. If you want to go for multiple documents, then multiple accounts are used. Is this clear to all of you? Kindly confirm up to this point. Okay, anything you will be able to explore. For example, main work in this paper. For example, you want to use it for research purpose, okay, like literature review or literature analysis. We want to find out some particular content. For example, we want to identify problem statement from this paper. We want to identify research gaps, problem statements in this paper. Okay, so either as a researcher or as a teacher, you will be able to create content. Otherwise, you might have seen that problem statement is not written in almost every paper. We have to generate it at our own level. But with AI, we can work very easily. So you can see that very quickly it has generated the problem statement. In same way, if I want to generate a research gap, that can also be done. Now convert above in table format. Okay, I want to generate problem statement in tabular format. I want to generate research gaps in tabular format. That can also be done. So you can see that problem statement in table format. So it's up to you. So whatever is in your mind, you can write in this way. So you can explore anything. You can explore this platform and multiple questions you will be able to put. Now another tool I will cover very quickly. Okay, however, lots of AI based tools available, thousands of AI tools. I will try to cover few of these uh, depending upon the time available. For example, okay, so one more implementation I will show you very quickly. This one is the diagram figure one. Okay, this one is figure one. So you can see that if I want to create a question paper or if I want to elaborate this figure one, then we can use this. We can make use of this particular tool. So you can write here elaborate figure one. If you want to generate question bank depending upon figure one, you can do it. Okay, elaborate figure one, or you can see that if I want to get detailed explanation, if I want to create a complete chapter depending upon figure one, that can also be done. Okay, sequence diagram of components and connections in figure one. If you want to create another variant, a new variant of this particular diagram, that can be done. Okay, so either you can use Charlie, so many other platforms available for this particular implementation. Okay, same type of implementation you can perform with chat PDF. Okay, to create question bank, to create different variants. Okay, for example, this particular document we have uploaded. Okay, already we have uploaded some documents. Okay, so you can see that if I want to create another variant of some particular image, some particular figure, for example, this is figure 2. Okay, this one is figure 2. So I'm zooming it. If I want to create if I want to elaborate figure 2, so you can see that we are using now chat PDF. So in actual document, figure 2 is written in only 2 to 3 lines. But here you can see very detailed explanation of figure 2 is there. Okay, it is generated. It means complete chapter, complete detailed content we can create. So this is complete analysis. So otherwise in actual document you will not get this much explanation. If I want to create another variant of this image, sequence diagram of figure 2, components in figure 2. So this code I will write here sequence diagram code for sequence diagram.org on figure 2. So you can see that this is the code. This particular code I will copy If I want to create my question, my study material, okay, this code, whatever we have taken, we will copy and we will paste in sequencediagram.org. So this is the website. Previous code we will delete, new code we will paste, and you can see that this diagram. What is actual image? This is actual image. This actual image is converted to this particular diagram. So creation of multiple variants of single image, multiple variants of single content we can perform with AI. Okay. In same way, generate two MCQs with answers on some specific content, on some specific diagram. Generate two MCQs with answers on figure 2. Same thing we have as we have seen in Charlie.ai. So either you can use Charlie for create content, for creating question paper, for creating question bank, or you will be able to use this one, Chat PDF. One there is one more platform that is no that is your Doctrina. Sometimes it is not available. Okay, so its cloud is not working now. Some more tools you will see. One very powerful tool that you can explore is UPDF, updf.com, AI based platform for creating content, for creating question banks from images, from PDF, or from any document. So I will cover this particular part, this one. I will focus on this particular segment, multimodal chat with images.
Sir, you'll be sharing all the slides, no?
I will share it separately, sir. This particular.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now
Because
the.
while you will note down and to listen, it is a bit difficult actually.
Okay,
We
sir.
are listening to what you are saying.
Okay, sir. So you can see multimodal chat. How many of you have used this option? Are you aware with this particular option? Multimodal chat with images in chat window. Kindly write. Okay. Now we will see. Now first of all, I will show you what I am going to do, and then we will see its demonstration. Okay. I am taking one diagram, for example, related to smart city, IoT, blockchain. Okay. Just for demonstration, I will show you one diagram, and then I will show you something with AI. For example, this one is the diagram. This one is image. I will open it on so this on from Google Images I am taking. So this is the image. Now what is my problem statement? What I am going to do? First of all, I want to create some study material. I want to create some content from this image. That is one content. That is one type. Or if I discuss it in terms of research, I want to write 5 to 6 lines about this diagram. Generally, what we do, if I am given the task to write 5 to 6 lines about this diagram, generally we write in our own language. In our own language, maybe. So what I will write, okay, this figure 1 depicts IoT analytics in which different components are there. These components are smart city, smart factory. In this way, we will write in very vague language. But many times vague language do not work. For example, you are working on some book, you are working on some question paper, you are creating some study material. In that case, vague or very classical language do not work. I want to write in very professional way, very professional and very in very effective English. That is one format. Another way, from this diagram only, I want to put some questions. That is the major part. I want to ask what is the relationship of smart city with smart supply chain in this diagram. Only in this diagram. Otherwise, this question may arise that if we want to find out relationship between smart city and supply chain, we can ask from ChatGPT. But I don't want to use ChatGPT for this. I want relation of smart city with supply chain only in context of this diagram. For this, what I will do, I will go for multimodal image chat. First of all, I will download this image. I am taking its screenshot. So screenshot 1, it is downloaded. Now I will upload this on updf.com. On updf.com, I will upload this image, and then you can see that I will ask the question in context of this image rather than entire world wide web. If I will ask this question from ChatGPT, that will give me answer globally from entire www, from entire large language model, from entire database that it is having. I want pinpoint answer. Okay, first of all, explain this image. Click. And one more thing I want to say, I am using its free variant. I am not using any paid account. Okay, this platform I am using in free subscription. Okay, so we will see it. It is working now. So first of all, now you can see that explain this image, and you can see that now it is explaining this diagram. If I want to write 5 lines or complete chapter only on this diagram, so you can see that it is giving me very professional answer, very professional response only on this diagram. What is smart city, what is smart factory in context of this image. Okay, so you can see that. So I'm showing you this image. This is the image. Okay, and this is response. This is diagram. So separately I'm showing you so that you can relate it. So this one, so each and every point is very professionally explained. Smart healthcare, it is explained. Smart home, this is explained with bulb. So you can see that it has automatically identified that this is house and bulb. House and bulb in smart city, buildings and traffic light. Very smart city, this is smart city, traffic light and building. Okay, I have simply uploaded my image. Now I want to ask, what is relation of smart city and supply chain in this diagram. So I will put here relation of smart city and smart supply chain in this diagram. Okay, rather than complete chat gpt or perplexity or gemini, I want to ask in context of this diagram only, what is relationship of this, so it will explain. So if I want to create a complete book only on this diagram, that is possible. 200 pages, 300 pages can be written only on this diagram with AI. Without AI, you can imagine how much time it will take. But with AI, we can perform anything. Now I can ask, okay, what is relationship of smart home and smart factory? What is relation of smart healthcare and smart city in this diagram? So all permutations, all combinations, different aspects we can relate. So you can see that 2 3 pages are created up to now only on 2 questions. Now I want to ask, okay, smart healthcare and smart city. Okay, elaborate smart healthcare in this diagram. This is known as multimodal image chat. I am chatting from images. Previously in Charlie in chat PDF, we were working on chatting with PDF document, chatting with document. Okay, now we are chatting with diagram. We are chatting with image. This is known as multimodal image chat. So I have asked this platform to elaborate smart healthcare. Now it is elaborating, it is explaining smart healthcare in rigorous way, in very professional format. If I am working on some research paper, dissertation, thesis, or research report, or some project work, as all of you are academicians, you are professors, you might be working on different research projects. After completion of research project or in between that research project, you have to give documentation to government agencies. So those documentations can be generated with AI. Okay, so you can see that this one. Now if I want to convert above bullets output in paragraph, because everything in bullet format doesn't look good or doesn't look professional. I want all of these bullets in only paragraph format, because paragraphs look more professional and effective in visibility. Now you can see that same content is now getting transformed to paragraph format. So you can see that from a single diagram, only on 2 to 3 queries, we have created 3 to 4 pages. Now, if we go for detailed analysis, you can write a complete chapter or complete book. This is known as multimodal image chat, that is available in so many tools. Not only this tool, but you should know name of the implementation. Okay, so if you will search for multimodal image AI or generative AI tools for multimodal image chat, you will get thousands of tools. In same way, audio chat, video chat, so many things available. For every implementation, you will get thousands of tools, so many tools. So every time we ask our participants to explore different platforms rather than sticking to chat gpt, gemini, or classical tools. Okay, we are also using chat gpt. Okay, everybody is using, but we should not stuck to single tool. We should not be bind to to a common tool. Okay, for everything, for every implementation, we are going to chat gpt. Every day new tools are coming to picture. You should explore one more tool that you can explore, that is Google AI Studio for generation of multimedia content. If you want to create videos, if you are already a YouTuber, okay, on YouTube you upload different videos. So in your YouTube videos you want to embed some diagrams, you want to embed some animations. Those animations can be created with AI Studio of Google. So you can see image generation, speech generation, create animations. Different types of animations you will be able to create for YouTube, for Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are present, professionally or socially. Okay, but major thing is that we should be aware with different tools. We should keep on exploring different platforms for multiple activities. Okay. Now, dear participants, I am sharing this presentation to all of you related to online evaluation and assessment. I will share its link in chat window. If you have any query, you can ask. Link of the presentation is given in chat window. If you have any query, you can ask. And
Sir,
whether these two